Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Candid Talks with Bharat V. Today, we have with us on the show Umesh Jadhav, one of the patriotic citizen of India and who has been traveling across India. भारत की मिट्टी का सम्मान के कारण हेतु उन्होंने जिस तरीके से अपनी कार को बनाया है और उसमें पीछे एक कैरियर लगाया है, वो भी एक मारुति कार को काट के उन्होंने एक एज अ ट्रॉली बना के, और वो हर उस जगह पे जा रहे हैं जहाँ पे भारत के जवानों ने अपने जान की परवाह ना करते हुए भारत को सुरक्षित रखने के लिए अपने जान की, अपने लाइफ का बलिदान दिया है. So he has been traveling across to all such places, visiting all those houses of the hometown of those
martyrs.
And हम उनके इस पूरे जर्नी के बारे में उनसे बात करते हैं. बने रहिएगा हमारे शो पे.
Please do listen to the episode till the end. Before we begin, please do not forget to subscribe to this podcast channel, and you can connect on Facebook page at Candid Talks with Bharat V.
So let's welcome Umesh Jadhav.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. This is Umesh Gopinath Jadhav here. A journey of a common Indian citizen to a responsible Indian citizen who started this mission on 9th April 2019 to meet all the Pulwama, Kargil and all the martyrs across nation from all the forces. Janmabhoomi, Karmabhoomi, Bharat ki mitti ka samman, by collecting soil from every martyr's birthplace with an aim to build a memorial in Pulwama with the soil towards respect for each and every martyrs of the nation, because of whom we citizens of India are safe. और आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं on Candid Talks with Bharat V. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jadhav ji, good morning. Very, very welcome to you on this, Candid Talks with Bharat V podcast show. How are you doing?
Bharat Dada, सबसे पहले thank you very much and for the Candid Talks. And सबसे पहले ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि जय हिंद जय भारत. बड़ा गर्व है कि आज it has been a long due with Bharat Dada to get connected.
No problem
on the
at all.
Candid Talk. But it was a privilege Dada to meet you in Pune, and with huge respect for brotherhood. And what I did, I just want to say that मेरा हर एक शब्द, my every single word is dedicated to all the martyrs family, to the armed forces, CRPF, and I just did my duty as a responsible Indian citizen. That's all.
Absolutely, and this is incredible thing that you are doing, because कहने को तो हर कोई बोलता रहता है, बट जब एक्चुअल करने में बात आती है तो हर कोई नहीं करता है इस चीज को. और जो आपने करके दिखाया, जो आप कर रहे हो, और वो भी बिना किसी स्वार्थ के. I mean, this is totally a selfless act, I would say. There is no selfishness in this act which you are doing, and it is truly hats off to you, and we salute from bottom of our heart whatever you are doing. And we just hope again, I wish I could have been a part of this journey of yours, but all our prayers and best wishes are there with you as always. So Umesh bhai, इससे पहले कि हम आपके इस जर्नी के बारे में जाने, it will be really an honor to know something about you. If you can tell us something about yourself, if you can tell our listeners where you belong to, आप क्या कर रहे थे ये मुहिम शुरू करने से पहले, और आपने कैसे इस मुहिम के बारे में सोचा और कैसे आपने इसके बारे में स्टार्ट किया.
सबसे पहले it's a huge privilege that I feel that I was born, or it's a gratitude that एक भारतीय होने के नाते a duty towards a nation. मेरा नाम उमेश गोपीनाथ जाधव है. मैं औरंगाबाद महाराष्ट्र, जहां से आपने सुना होगा अजंता एंड एलोरा केव्स, इट इज अ वेरी मच ऑफ हेरिटेज हब, औरंगाबाद, वहां से मैं हूँ. I have done my masters in pharmacy. That is what qualification is all about. Bachelor's in pharmacy मैंने औरंगाबाद से की, and in the year 2004 I came to Bangalore, Karnataka, to complete my masters in pharmacy in pharmacology. But I am a trained musician. बचपन से ही मैं ज़्यादा as a kids, at that time, school ke baad mein we just used to play, that time no internet, no cables and all that. So my mom was very much anxious, his energy has to be used. So she has put into tabla classes. And that is where, a musician journey started. and I play a couple of instruments, but my main instrument is tabla. I have done grades from the Gandharva Mahavidyalaya Hindustani Tabla.
Awesome.
Or many of the interviews you have seen, a musician, a singer, or whatever media has wrote it about, so that is what the story connect. और जब मैं बैंगलोर आया, when a person comes from a tier 2 city to a tier 1 city, the change, the story is all about that. And second thing कि मैंने जिद बनाई थी कि something I will do differently, and I'm trying my level best. और जब मैं मास्टर्स इन फार्मेसी कर रहा था, तो आई गॉट कनेक्टेड विद कपल ऑफ म्यूजिशियंस इन बैंगलोर बिकॉज दिस इज अ वेरी कॉस्मोपॉलिटन मेट्रो सिटी. तो वी स्टार्टेड अ बैंड कॉल्ड एज फ्यूजन, which was a mix of Indian classical, Western, Carnatic, musician. And for the band to survive, you need money, to the jam, to get instrument and all that. Yeah. So for that, a couple of people told, why don't you start teaching the children so you can get the money and you can, make sure that your band survives. So that is the story. 9 to 4, I used to do my masters in pharmacy in Krupanidhi College, Bangalore. And 5:30 to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I used to take music classes. Okay. So जब मैंने मास्टर्स इन फार्मेसी खत्म की 2006 में, my music school was already set. So I was sailing in 2 ships. One was a passion about music classes. फिर 2006 के बाद में 2007 में मेरी शादी हुई. My wife has also done her masters in pharmacy from KLE Belgaum, okay, clinical research में, and she is into clinical research for all the cancer patients. That is what she's doing. Okay. So for 5 years, Dada, from 2006 to 2010, I was juggling between the same 9 to 4 as a professor in a college, and 4:30, 5 o'clock till 9 o'clock as a music teacher or music classes. So I used to do a lot of events for the armed forces, for different malls and all that. तो देशभक्ति हमेशा थी, कुछ करने का वर्दी कभी पहनी नहीं थी. So I was very keen of all the action movies and all that. And okay, when I did a lot of events for armed forces in Bangalore and couple of other cities. तो जज्बा ये था कि वर्दी हमने पहनी नहीं, but what we can give back to the forces, to the nation. We always feel that pride about that uniform. So going back to the short, 10th to 14th of February 2019, I was invited at Ajmer for a patriotic event. देशभक्ति का इवेंट था. They wanted a 10 to 12 piece musician band for almost good crowd, 10,000 people. Okay. And they invited our band. The moment we finished 14th Feb, the event, I was at the Jaipur airport to come towards Bangalore. तो 14 फरवरी को करीब 3-3:30 बजे जब मैं I was taking the tickets and all that, suddenly the breaking news started. You would have seen ID blast happened at Pulwama and all that. Nobody knew तब तक पुलवामा क्या है, what has happened, but that was a very breaking news. तो मुझे ये लगा दादा कि if this phone call comes to me and ये जो शहीद है the forces, अगर ये मेरे पिताजी, मेरे भाई, मेरा दोस्त, या this would be my part of my best of my community, what I will think, what I will do and what I will give back to the nation. तो मुझे ये लगा कि let's do something for it. और बोलना बहुत हो गया, ये नया भारत करना जरूरी है. And that is what I'm here till date, Dada.
Okay, amazing. So ये तो था कि कैसे इस मुहिम की शुरुआत हुई.
Yes.
But जैसा आपने बताया, you were already married and you were in Bangalore. आप you were into your own band, trying to make it survive, and then आपने जो भी आपने, you have done the research, right? आप job में थे उस time already in Bangalore?
Dada, what happened is I tried till 2012, as a professor, but 2012 के बाद में I left the professorship job and I was sailing on a single about the passion about the music. So I used to have music classes, events and all that. घर वाले काफी नाराज थे because you can understand in Indian context, I'm not against about anything, but musician, artist, whatever you take, it is not a mainline career. And that was a challenge, but I'm happy. I could do my best for the musicians or a passion of music.
Right. तो ये तो था कि वो कुछ कर गुजरने की जो चाह आपके में जागृत हुई, वो आपने सोचा और आपने उसकी तरफ कदम बढ़ाया। लेकिन कदम बढ़ाने के बाद आपने उस जर्नी की शुरुआत कैसे करी, कहाँ से करी, कैसे
ओके
करी, और आपको क्या क्या डिफिकल्टीज का सामना करना पड़ा उस चीज को अचीव करने के
दादा,
लिए?
जब मैंने ये न्यूज सुनने के बाद में द फ्लाइट गॉट डिलेड ड्यू टू सिक्योरिटी रीजन, मैं जब बैंगलोर पहुंचा, इट वाज लेट नाइट, my mind was keep on thinking about the forces, we as a citizen what we are doing, youth जो 70% of the pillar of Indian context है, then the politician, I was trying to see each and every angle about our society being a citizen. और अगले दिन दादा आप देखो कि everywhere in the news it was all about Pulwama, CRPF, Martyrs, everybody was talking about rest in peace, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all digital medium.
Yeah.
I started in the night, I couldn't sleep the whole night, and I started scribbling down all this thought process. Then I realized ki does really saying rest in peace on the Facebook or digital medium and all that, does it really get connected with the condolences of the people or the martyrs family? और शहादत को respect क्या किया जाए? I'm not against, again I'm saying I'm not against any digital platform or whatever, but I'm just trying to say कि when someone in our family dies or something, we don't see कि हमारे जेब में कितने पैसे हैं, we don't see कि क्या करना है, we only think about that I have to go to the family, reach to them, stand
Absolutely.
along with them in the tough time, and just to say a condolence that we are with you in this tough time. मुझे ये लगा कि condolences या ये जो शहादत का simple thought process as a citizen, because they have given their life to safeguard us. I'm talking about 125 crores of Indian citizen.
Correct.
उन्होंने ये नहीं देखा कि उमेश जाधव कहाँ पर है या फैमिली कहाँ पे. They have only seen that they are guarding our nation across 24/7.
Yeah.
Then I realized कि I was thinking about मेरी जन्मभूमि औरंगाबाद है, 2004 I'm settled in Bangalore, 16 years, तो मेरी कर्मभूमि बैंगलोर कर्नाटका है. In the same way, a soldier from any part of the city or a village, he goes to any part of the nation and say ki this is what my karma bhumi is all about. They respect it. They never say ki main yahan ka hu to why I should go to JNK or why I should go to Odisha. They think nation as as a bigger part.
Absolutely.
तो मुझे ये लगा कि let me start a journey connecting the dots about the bhumi. When you say janma bhumi, collecting the soils across nation. And I was very, very clear, Dada, from the day one ki how big the mission is going to be. But most of the people, they didn't understand about my thought process. My wife was very much all about, what is this happening? I discussed with a lot of friends. उन्होंने बोला कि he has gone really mad. What one person can do. घर वाले बोले कि are you the only one patriotic in the whole 125 crores of Indians? Are there not other people and all that? So my basis of starting a new journey was on the bed of, you can say, thorns. It was not on the bed of roses. It was not a smooth journey.
So basically challenges आपको अपने घर से, अपने आसपास के लोगों में से, वहीं से ही शुरुआत हो गई. So it was not an easy job.
You take any mission which has been as a history.
Absolutely.
It has never started with a very easy thing. आप देखिए, जब मंगल पांडे जी ने जब सोचा कि आजादी चाहिए, he never thought कि 50 साल लगेंगे, 10 साल लगेंगे, 100 साल लगेंगे, but somewhere he initiated that.
हाँ, उन्होंने वो इनिशिएट किया एंड वहां से फिर पूरा क्रांति फैली.
तो my only thought process was, दादा, कि why can't we in 2020 show the same patriotism which we got the freedom because of lakhs and crores of our soldiers who have given the life. I'm talking about all the warriors.
Yes.
And we are happy, we are staying safe only because of these soldiers. तो हम उनके लिए क्या कर रहे हैं? So it was a tough start, दादा.
Right. तो फिर आपने इसकी शुरुआत जब आपने करने की ठानी, तो सबसे पहले आपने फिर क्या किया? मतलब you started meeting other people to join you in this journey, या आपने शुरू से ही सोचा था कि मैं अकेला ही करूंगा और बोलते हैं ना जैसे अकेले चले थे और कारवा बनता गया, लोग जुड़ते गए और कारवा बनता गया। तो बट यहाँ पे कारवा तो नहीं है, यहाँ तो आप अभी भी अकेले ही आप इस चीज को मुहिम कर रहे हैं। बट हाँ, इन अ वे यू हैव कनेक्टेड विद द एंटायर नेशन। Now entire nation knows about this and this patriotic journey that you have been doing. तो आपने मैंने इनफैक्ट जब मिला था आपसे तो मैंने देखा भी था, आपने एक गाड़ी आपने ली, उसको आपने उसको कन्वर्ट किया, मॉडिफाई किया, और उसमें पीछे फिर आपने एक दूसरी गाड़ी को कट करके उसका एक वो बनाया टू कैरी द सॉइल ऑफ ऑल द मार्टियर्स। तो वो जर्नी के बारे में थोड़ा बताइए, वो आपने जो तैयारी जो प्रिपरेशन करी वो आपने कैसे कैसे करी?
ओके दादा, द फर्स्ट थॉट मेरा ये था कि आई विल डू इन द सेल्फलेस वे। आपने जैसे स्टार्टिंग किया था द टॉक इज कि दिस इज ऑल अबाउट सेल्फलेस, दिस इज नॉट अबाउट ग्लोरीफाइंग कि उमेश यादव कौन है या ये क्या कर रहा है, इट इज ऑल अबाउट नेशन। और मैंने आपको उस दिन भी बोला दादा कि इट इज लेस आई मोर वी। when I always wear that the coat with all the riders community, jeepers, all the Rotary Lions Club, I met, and all the forces they have given the insignia. We will talk about that. But मैं बोलने का ये मतलब था कि दादा, I never think that I am alone. I always think that we did this for the nation. तो जब 15 फरवरी हो गया दादा कि I closed my music school, that is the first step I took.
Okay.
Second thing, I realized on the day one that how big this mission is going to be. So it was not about कि बोलते ना trial and error. This journey was very very confined about what is going to happen. लेकिन मुझे ये नहीं मालूम था कि कौन लोग कहाँ पर मिलेंगे, बट मुझे पूरा भरोसा था कि the nation will stand along with this, क्योंकि इसके पहले किसी ने किया नहीं था. Second thing is, दादा, I'm not a biker, I'm not a adventurer, or I'm not a jeeper. आपने जैसे बोला कि क्या तैयारी की, तो it is basically when the hunger of patriotism start, whatever you have, you start with that.
Yeah.
Or when I met couple of commandos in different areas, they told कि when you see a gun, for us it is just a metal. Right. But when you try to use it in a proper way, then only it is a gun. So मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि we always think about favorable conditions, है ना, हमारे पास जीप होनी चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, gears होना चाहिए, sponsorship होना चाहिए, then only we can do that. But this is a set example that even under unfavorable condition, it is about an Indian who can do the impossible thing possible even in 2020. So I closed my music school. I met lot of people. सबको बोलने लगा कि मुझे शहीदों के घर पे जाना है. I have to collect the soil. I need permissions, and many people, as I told, they were on a laughing mode, or on a negative thought process. लेकिन I kept learning. How does the government work? I even met lot of veterans. I told कि सर मुझे ऐसा करना है. They told आपके पास तो NGO होना चाहिए, आपके पास टीम होना चाहिए. I told okay fine, है ना, I will, being a musician, मैं क्या करूँगा, उनके घर पे जाऊँगा. I'll sing some patriotic song, as a part of the condolences. मैं उनके साथ में खड़ा रहूँगा. So a lot of people told कि हाँ आप करो, हम आपके साथ में है. A couple of people, they told it is impossible. You will need 7 months of time to have a preparation, क्योंकि India is not a national highway. You just go on one straight road, east to west, north to south. When I traveled, I understood how क्या बोलते कितना विशाल हमारा देश है ना. That is why they say India is great. And I have never done any of this adventure much more before. I think I would have visited not more than 6 to 7 states of India during my क्या बोलते 25-30 सालों में. What I have gone through only that state.
Right.
I don't know who is going to support. और बस ये था, ईश्वर मुझे कनेक्ट कर रहा था कि आप जो भी करेंगे, it will be with selfless. Second thing is, I'll keep the politics away from the whole travel, because armed forces का discipline goes apolitical. तो जो मेरे कार में भी उस दिन आपने पढ़ा है कि this is out and out apolitical, गैर राजनीतिक, आम जनता के सहयोग से सच्चाई, ईमानदारी और निस्वार्थ में कर रहा हूँ.
Right. Yeah.
I am not against the politics, but I am with the part of the forces discipline. और जब दादा 15th Feb to 26th of March, it took time for me to connect with so many people, and I understood that this is not an easy. Finally, I got connected with the CRPF, in Yelahanka in Bangalore campus from the Delhi. They told your last option is you go and meet the officer there. Whatever they will guide you. That was the first time I visited the CRPF campus. Dada, 1.5 mahina, imagine music classes are closed. Everything is in a confusion state. There is no support happening. A civilian just want to do it in a selfless way. और सच्चाई में कितनी परेशानियां आती है. That is what I have seen. But end of the day, it is सत्यमेव जयते. जब मैं CRPF campus गया, then I connected with the commandant Ramesh Yadav sir. तो मैं बोला कि I had a complete presentation of 25-30 pages. Sir, what is going to happen? ये शहीदों को मिट्टी कैसे कलेक्ट होगी, इसका क्या करना चाहिए. It was A to Z. When the officer saw, he told Umesh, I will connect with the DIG. I went. There was respected DIG Shri Sanand Kamal sir of CRP of Yelahanka Bangalore, जो केरला कर्नाटक के DIG थे. तो मैं उनको बोला, sir, I am a citizen. I just need a permission to meet all the martyrs family, to collect the soil, and just to say that we citizens across the nation respect for the sacrifices. So he was a little bit into a thought process ki ye banda kya hai. I told, sir, I am not a loaded person with lot of money. I don't have a sponsorship, लेकिन मुझे मालूम है कि लोग support करेंगे. Second thing is, lot of people, they told they will be along with me and all that. So I explained everything. I don't know what he saw in my eyes. He told one thing, I will give the letter, लेकिन एक शर्त पे, तुम जो भी करोगे सच्चाई, ईमानदारी और खुद के बलबूते पे करेंगे. Second thing he told me is, you will keep the media and politics away from your travel.
Okay.
Because by the time I understood, in our nation, whatever said and done you do, you need papers, you need in writing, you need in black and white.
Yeah.
Globally, it is very hard to prove what you have done, because I was very much sure that this is going to be part of the history.
Yeah.
क्योंकि 28 राज्यों और 9 संघ राज्य क्षेत्र की शहीदों की मिट्टी का कलर, which is soaked with their blood and sweat for the nation. I thought that is one of the most remarkable thing. The generation will always think about it.
Yeah.
लोग दुबई जाते हैं, they buy the sand in dirham and they keep it in the showcase or the showpiece. But what about our भारत की मिट्टी का सम्मान? What are we giving?
Right.
So that is what the process started, and finally the DIG sir gave me one letter, which was all about that you can go and meet the martyrs family. I think this is the letter.
I think आपने कॉपी अपने गाड़ी में भी लगाई हुई थी मेरे ख्याल से.
Yes, so this is an official letter, which I got it, and he gave me 40 letters like this.
Okay.
Of each and every martyr's name. Okay. That this I got Dada on 26th of March.
Acha.
And he told me that this is the first time, maybe of the history, that a mission has been set by a civilian and the forces are supporting for that. Generally kabhi nahi hota hai ki they give the document to a citizen.
Right.
None of my family members are from the forces. मेरा कोई परिवार शहीद परिवार नहीं है. So I had absolutely no connectivity with the forces or शहीद परिवार.
Right.
And wherever I went, Dada, you can see at this part, I have taken the stamp and seal of the police station that I have received the soil. Okay.
Acha, so you have to take the confirmation from the police station of that particular place.
No, Dada, but this was not my thought process. I just wanted letters. Ki when I complete the travel, I will show it to the CRPF, sir, I have done it.
Right.
But when I started my journey on 9th April 2019, that is called as the Valor's Day, Shaurya Din, जहाँ पर Run of Kutch में, Sardar Post में, a unit of CRPF, उन्होंने पूरी पाकिस्तान की ब्रिगेड, I think 1965 में, उन्होंने उनको हरा दिया था. And after that, only in the month of December, BSF was born.
Okay.
So he flagged me off on 9th April 2019.
Okay.
And that is what my journey is supposed to end on 9 April 2021 because of the COVID, it got delayed. So it will be 9th April to 9, like Shaurya Din se Shaurya Din tak, the whole patriotic travel. And जैसे मैं पहले शहीद के घर पे गया कर्नाटक में, it is easy for us to see on the news. बहुत इजी होता है कि वो शहीद परिवार, वो वीर परिवार, वो वीर नारी, seeing, but when you actually go and meet, that is what I still remember. 9th April को जब उन्होंने फ्लैग ऑफ किया आफ्टरनून में, it took almost 2.5 hours to reach to Mysore. और जब मैं उनके घर पर गया तो उनकी माताजी वो बेटे के फोटो के पास में बैठी थी, उनके पिताजी काफी बूढ़े थे, उनका भाई वो वीर नारी, उनकी बस 1.5 साल पहले शादी हुई थी, उनका नाम था गुरु, जो मंड्या कर्नाटक से जो पहले शहीद थे कर्नाटक के. Half an hour I was speechless. I'm not a celebrity, I'm not a famous personality, I'm not from the forces. You can say I'm just a common citizen, जो वहां पर खड़े रहकर बस ये बोलना चाहता है कि हम आपके इस दुखद घड़ी में आपके साथ में खड़े हैं. It's as simple. So I was speechless. मैं उनको क्या बोलूं दादा? I have nothing to give back to them.
Yeah.
I had only one thing to salute them.
Right.
And when I collected, जब मैंने पहले मिट्टी कलेक्ट की दादा उनके घर से, the mother told कि इसी मिट्टी में मेरा बेटा खेलता था.
Okay.
He has grown from this soil. He had lot of memories from this house, where we are staying. और जब मैं दूसरे जगह पे गया जहाँ पे उनका अंतिम संस्कार किया था, where the memorial is made, और वहां से जब मैंने मिट्टी ली, I realized ये journey, it is not going to be as easy or as we say, we just put the dots and say कि मैं यहाँ से यहाँ जाऊंगा, ये करूंगा.
Correct.
I realized it is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, because this journey was not just physical journey, it is your mental journey as well and emotional journey as well.
And main thing दादा कि जब आप निस्वार्थ में करते हो, it is one of the most challenging part. And second thing is when you don't have the support, उस टाइम तो मेरे जेब में 2,000 रुपए थे दादा. When I started the journey, we were supposed to have a team. Lot of people they told कि हम आएंगे, we'll sing couple of songs, ये वो. तो 3-4 लोग मेरे साथ आए भी musician. But when they saw all this, तो उनको लगा कि reality is different and what you see in media is different. तो couple of people they backed out from there. और मुझे ये लगा, I still remember DIG sir saying one day कि एक टाइम ऐसा आएगा जब जब गोलियां आती है, 2 लोग इधर भागते हैं, 5 लोग उधर भागते. It is you have to decide whether you have to take the bullet or you have to take a U-turn or you have to face it. Then I realized I will not make a U-turn at any given point of the time. I will complete this mission. It doesn't matter whatever happens with that.
Okay. So उसके बाद फिर आपने जो रूट पकड़ा, आपने जो आपको लिस्ट मिली थी मार्टियर्स की, उस हिसाब से आप उस जगह एक जगह जाते गए या आप अपने हिसाब से आप अपना चूज करते थे कि मेरे को पहले इधर जाना है, पहले वहां जाना है एंड अल्टीमेटली देन फिर मेरे को ये पुलवामा तक जाना है? तो वो रूट कैसे आप डिसाइड करते थे?
दादा, many people who are listening, they will be surprised, but I'm just saying कि this is out and out a very one of the craziest journey, unplanned journey, but one of the most beautiful journey it was. I only knew about the ending कि मुझे ये शहीदों की मिट्टी मुझे पुलवामा तक लेके जाना है. My journey, what I planned was I never had the addresses, because हुआ क्या था ज्यादा कि lot of forces, when they are in training, they are in villages. लेकिन when they get posted, when they get married, उनके बच्चे होते हैं या the family life starts, their location changes. तो I only knew one thing is I have to live each day. I have to live one day at a time. It was not about just rushing. It was not about making a record कि मैंने 25 दिन में इतने 1000 किलोमीटर किए या 2 महीने में इतना ट्रैवल किया. It was not about that. Second thing is my journey from the day one was not only about 40 CRP of Pulwama martyrs from 16 state. It was all about, in the letter it is I have written is, to collect the soil from the across 29 state and 7 union territories.
Okay.
क्योंकि मुझे ये लगा कि it will be biased if I only take 16 स्टेट के शहीदों की मिट्टी. The other states people would have told कि हमारे स्टेट में या हमारे गांव में शहीद नहीं थे, कि हमारे लोगों ने शहादत नहीं दी है. To keep that equilibrium, I decided जहां पर भी पुलवामा के नहीं है, I will go and meet armed forces, BSF, ITBP, police department, war memorial. It doesn't matter whatever it is, but
Right.
every state will have minimum of one martyr's family representation.
Okay.
जैसे मैंने कर्नाटक से जो शहीद गुरु के घर की जो मिट्टी ली है, तो इट इज अ रिस्पेक्ट टू ऑल द मार्टायर्स अक्रॉस कर्नाटका.
राइट. तो उमेश भाई मेरे को एक बात बताइए, जब आपने ये डिसाइड किया और जब आपने सोचा कि कि दिस इज हाउ प्रोबेबली वी कैन पे अ रेस्पेक्ट टुवर्ड्स मार्टियर्स, तो वो मिट्टी उनके जन्म स्थान है, वहां से आप कलेक्ट करके आप पुलवामा में जो लेके जाएंगे, तो अल्टीमेटली पुलवामा में इस मिट्टी से कुछ कंस्ट्रक्ट करने का कुछ प्लान है, या फिर वहां पर इस मिट्टी से कुछ एक मेमोरियल टाइप जैसे बनाते हैं, तो ऐसा कुछ प्लान है बनाने का, या क्या करने का इरादा है?
द होल थॉट प्रोसेस वाज टू मेक अ इंडिया मैप, जैसे हम रंगोली बनाते हैं.
हाँ.
आउटलाइन ऑफ इंडिया मैप विथ ऑल द 20 स्टेट एंड 9 यूनियन टेरिटरीज की शहीदों की मिट्टी का.
ओके.
लेकिन हुआ क्या दादा कि जैसे व्हेन आई वाज वी विल गो फर्दर टू द जर्नी, जैसे मैं कर्नाटक, केरल, तमिलनाडु, उसके बाद में गोवा का कोई शहीद नहीं था, पौंडीचेरी का कोई पुलवामा शहीद नहीं था. बट आई हैव कलेक्टेड द सॉइल फ्रॉम द दैट इन गोवा देयर इज पात्रा देवी मेमोरियल, जहां पर गोवा लिबरेशन वॉर और काफी वॉर्स के जो मार्टर्स है, दे हैव अ मेमोरियल. सो आई हैव कलेक्टेड द फाइल फ्रॉम देयर. जब मैं पौंडीचेरी गया, तो पौंडीचेरी दे हैव आल्सो कंस्ट्रक्टेड अ कारगिल अ मेमोरियल, एंड देयर इज आल्सो अ मेमोरियल व्हिच वाज द इंडियन एंड फ्रेंच आर्मी दे फॉट अगेंस्ट पोर्टुगीज. तो आई हैव कलेक्टेड द सॉइल फ्रॉम देयर.
Okay.
That was a respect for the Pondicherry. तो जैसे मैं ये कलेक्ट करते गया, when I reached Delhi and I was supposed to go to Pulwama, they told कि 14 Feb is exclusive a CRPF का Pulwama Martyrs Day. Because I have also collected the soil from World War I, World War II, BSF, ITBP, Kargil, other forces.
Okay.
So they told me let us have 40 martyrs का जो थोड़ी जो मिट्टी है, they have collected and they have जो golden urn जो कलश है, तो they told you give that soil in that will be a remembrance at the Pulwama memorial. और जैसे आपका जर्नी 9 अप्रैल को खत्म हो जाएगा, we all the forces, because Dada, this would be the first time in the history that the armed forces and the paramilitary forces will combine to have a memorial.
Okay.
See, this has never happened in any of the forces you take, even in abroad.
Right.
They have army as a separate, navy as a separate. They will have police department memorial. But my thought process was कि it is a respect of we citizen toward the forces.
Right.
So it is a challenge, but by God's grace, they are very happy, all the forces, कि you complete your journey 9 April 2021. मेरे सिर्फ अंडमान, लक्षद्वीप और लद्दाख जो बाकी है, I will try to complete that journey, and once that happen in Srinagar or wherever the government will decide a land and to make a memorial where all the forces respect will happen, क्योंकि मेरे 10 जन्म भी कम है to meet all the martyrs across nation.
Right.
But my whole thought process was people will try to relate that memorial for one reason is इसमें सभी राज्यों और संघ राज्य क्षेत्र की मिट्टी has been connected. So that's the whole thought process, to make a memorial that will happen post 9th April 2021. That will be मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ कि I'm doing my duty to collect the raw material to make a memorial.
Understand. Amazing.
The forces are the best one to take a call, and they have been very supportive to me, Dada.
Awesome. So अभी आपने जैसे बताया खाली लद्दाख, अंडमान निकोबार एंड लक्षद्वीप, ये 3 जगह बचे हैं, बाकी सब जगह आपने मोस्टली अपनी कंप्लीट कर ली है.
Yes, Dada. I have also showed you about that World War II का जो कोहिमा war memory, जहाँ पर मैं गया था, and even I met महावीर चक्र कैप्टन कैंगरू से फ्रॉम कारगिल, वो कोहिमा में थे, उनके घर से मैंने मिट्टी ली है. I went to Imphal also there is a World War II war memorial, which is a UNESCO has taken. So I have collected the soil from there. I have a letter. So Northeast was one of the most beautiful, connect, and imagine a sedan car with a trolley, इतने पहाड़ी में लेके जाना. But it was my thought process कि भले गाड़ी टूट जाए, again I will weld, but I will make sure that the journey will be completed.
तो इसका एक्सपीरियंस आप थोड़ा सा बताइए, क्योंकि जैसे आपने बोला you have never been into any of the adventurous activity earlier.
Yes.
Neither you are a biker, neither you are a motorist or anything like that. So and immediately आपने from day one ऐसे इस गाड़ी को बनाया और उसके बाद ट्रॉली उसमें लगा के आपने पूरे ऑल ओवर इंडिया जो घूमे हैं. एंड ऑब्वियसली नाउ आई कैन इमेजिन, क्योंकि जब हम मुलाकात करी थी हमने, तब तो जो ट्रॉली थी उसमें तो काफी जगह बची हुई थी. अब तो आई डू नॉट नो, अब तो पूरी फुल हो गई होगी. एंड कितना वजन आप?
It is around 3 ton, Dada, the whole.
वाह. सो 3 टन आप पूरा उस चीज को पूरे ऑल ओवर इंडिया उसको खींच रहे हैं. पहाड़ियों में ऑब्वियसली आप जैसे बोल रहे हो कि मुश्किल भी हुई होगी. तो ये बताइए कि बिकॉज इट इज नॉट इजी टू मैनूवर द ट्रॉली अटैच टू द मेन व्हीकल, जैसे बहुत छोटी जगह में मैनूवरेबिलिटी के लिए बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है. रिवर्स करना एक अलग से प्रॉब्लम होता है, उसको कैसे करके, और रास्ते में कुछ अगर मिसहैप हुआ उसको फिर रिपेयरिंग करना. और आपने जैसे बताया कि शुरुआत में आपके पॉकेट में सिर्फ 2000 रुपए थे.
राइट.
तो वो सारे चैलेंजेस और ये कैसे आपने उसको ओवरकम किया? So that was Umesh Gopinath Jadhav, a common man from India who left his career and drove more than 60,000 kilometers with a single mission to pay homage to the martyrs of the nation for Bharat ki mitti ka samman by collecting the soil from every martyr's birthplace and taking it all the way up to Pulwama to create a memorial.
If you like the show, please do like, subscribe and share with others. If listening on Apple Podcast, do not forget to rate 5 stars. If on Spotify or YouTube, do not forget to subscribe and share. All the bikers can listen to this podcast episode on Bikers Club Dada.
इसके साथ हम आज का सफर यहीं समाप्त करते हैं. बातों का सिलसिला जारी रहेगा with Umesh Gopinath Jadhav in our next episode to hear more of his journey on Candid Talks with Bharat V. Stay home, stay safe. This is Bharat Vatsa signing off for today. दुआओं में याद रखना. जय हिंद, जय भारत.